The Thulsie twins are back in court today. Tony Lee and Brandon-Lee Thulsie were arrested more than 2 weeks ago for alleged terror links. Our reporter Karyn Maughan is tracking that story for us. She joins us via our Skype line. Good morning to you, Karyn. Firstly, where will the legal teams pick up in court today?
Well, essentially what happened last week was that the state produced a replying affidavit to the twins' case that essentially their arrest was illegal and that there was no real evidential basis on which they had been raided and indeed on which they had been arrested. The state, of course, responding to that with their own affidavit from the case's investigating officer, Hawks official Brandon-Lee, in which they alleged that they'd used a foreign intelligence and that their search and seizure raids on the twins' home had revealed a number of downloaded ISIS manuals, how to manufacture bombs, carry out terrorist attacks, etc. They also produced photos which are now in dispute. One image which they suggested showed the twins with a so-called suicide vest or weaponry. Of course, we know the family of the twins now saying that that was in fact paintball equipment. The magistrate saying that the difference between what the state was alleging and what the defense was alleging was so profound that he had no choice but to refer the matter for oral evidence. So today we will be hearing from Hawks official Brandon-Lee, who was really at the helm of this investigation, about why they believe these twins are so-called terrorists.
And of course, one of the things that the defense is arguing is that ultimately this arrest is unlawful. I mean, is the state confident that it can continue to put up a strong case here?
Well, I mean, the real issue is this. They did get a search and seizure warrant, which is now being challenged in the High Court. There wasn't an arrest warrant for the twins. They were arrested after they were taken in for questioning, and Olivier said that the Hawks were simply not satisfied with the answers that they gave. He's also claimed that one of the twins actually said that he was prepared to go to jail. We'll probably hear more of those interactions when Olivier testifies. But it's really going to be about whether or not there was probable cause for that search and seizure to take place, and whether indeed there was a strong basis on which the NPA to institute the charges in the first place. It's not just about the arrest, it's also about the NPA's decision to look at this docket and say there's enough evidence here to justify utilizing this 2004 terrorism legislation and really instituting what are very, very serious charges against these 23-year-olds.
All right, Karyn, we'll get another update from you later once the court proceedings have officially begun. Our reporter Karyn Maughan there.